what's up? Amelia here. Let's see what's making news. The Nobel Prizes have officially kicked off with the award in medicine going to some of the key players in the fight against COVID-19. Here's Josh.
The Nobel Assembly has today decided to award the 2023 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine to Katalin Karikó and Drew Weissman.
It doesn't get much bigger than a Nobel Prize, and this pair have won it for something world-changing, making discoveries that paved the way for mRNA COVID-19 vaccines, which came to the rescue for billions of people during the pandemic.
Together, they have saved millions of lives, prevented severe COVID-19, and enabled societies to open up again.
The prizes, first handed out in 1901, were created by Swedish dynamite inventor and wealthy businessman Alfred Nobel. They're awarded for achievements in science, literature, peace, and more recently, economics. Winners pick up a pretty handy cash prize too, about $1.5 million. But Dr. Karikó and Dr. Weissman have plenty more reasons to smile. Because by understanding more about how mRNA interacts with the immune system, scientists say there could soon be vaccines to fight all sorts of diseases.
We've got work on cancer vaccines, vaccines for autoimmune diseases, for allergies. This has just given RNA the recognition.
If you would like to solve problems that, science is for you.
There's a big change coming to the Australian Open. Tennis Australia has announced it'll start on a Sunday and the tournament will be extended for an extra day to make it 15 days long. It means organisers won't have to squeeze in as many matches per day in the first round of the Open because having to play so many in a day on shared courts has led to some very late finishing times. This year, a match went until 4 in the morning. So hopefully both players and tennis fans will be guaranteed a better night's sleep. It's been another big day in sport, so here's Joe, starting with the Koori Knockout.
Yep, the 51st Koori Knockout has wrapped up the Aussie rugby season in style. It's one of the biggest Indigenous community events in the country, featuring 150 teams showcasing the best up-and-coming Indigenous rugby talent. The titles went to Walgett Aboriginal Connection in the men's comp and the Newcastle Yowies in the women's.
It's good connecting with all the people, like all your brothers and that.
You're looking at the greatest women's T20 run chase of all time. Unfortunately, Australia was on the other end of it. The Aussies set the West Indies a target of 213 last night, but Captain Hayley Matthews literally hit it out of the park with a huge innings of 132.
It is a game for the ages.
It's their first win against Australia in more than 7 years and levels the series at 1-1. And finally to an embarrassing blunder at the Asian Games. In the 3,000-metre roller skating relay, South Korean race leader Jung Cheol-won started celebrating a little too early and didn't see Taiwan's Huang Yu-lin stretching himself to snatch the win by just 0.01 seconds. Yeah, that is a tense podium.
Okay, so a genie grants you 3 wishes. What do you choose? Well, let me help you out with some things you could wish for that you later realise aren't that practical. I grant you your first wish, this gigantic human-operated robot. Its Japanese creator wanted to make something that combined animation, robotics and cars. And yep, this pretty much fits the brief. Thing is, this $3 million piece of tech doesn't really do that much. Yet, anyway. Maybe pop it in the lounge room. Forget 1 pencil or even 2. How about 1,000,000 pencils? Wow, that's obviously what this shop owner in Baghdad wished for, because how else do you get this many? Oh, okay, no, he says he actually started collecting pencils when he was a kid and became just a little bit obsessed. And who hasn't wished for their very own teeny tiny rhinoceros? Aww. Then again, this rare endangered Sumatran rhino that was just born in an Indonesian national park does seem like a lot of pressure to take care of, especially since it's one of only 80 left in, the entire world. Also, she'll eventually weigh up to 960 kilos. I just really don't think all that's going to fit in my car.